The ruins of the Zale still burned in the memory of the galaxy. They had once ruled 1,000 stars before vanishing overnight. The Falkor followed centuries later, their empire collapsing into silence. Then the Ozhari, the Kethrin, the Vaylith, all powerful, all gone. But each left behind fragments. Data cores, warning glyphs, fractured recordings. And in every archive, across thousands of light years, a single line appeared again and again. Do not approach Earth. They guard something worse. For millennia, the galaxy obeyed. Earth was a dark sector, quarantined by unspoken agreement. Alien explorers who strayed too close rarely returned, and those who did came back whispering of a planet teeming with violent life and a species that should never have reached the stars. Then came the Zyrek Dominion. They were not bound by fear, only ambition. Their fleets scoured the galaxy, enslaving or exterminating every species they found. When scouts discovered Earth, still scarred from its own wars, the Zyrek saw only weakness. Admiral Kazrek dismissed the warnings. Primitive savages guarding myths. We will break them as we broke the rest. The invasion began swiftly. Zyrek fleets cut through Earth's orbital defenses, descending on blue oceans and green continents. They expected surrender. Instead, they met resistance that defied logic. Humans fought not with advanced fleets, but with sheer ferocity. Cities burned, but guerrilla cells rose in forests, deserts, ruins. Every street became a battlefield. Every loss became fuel for vengeance. And still the Zyrek laughed. You resist, but you will break. All species break. But then something changed. During the third year of war, Zyrek patrols began vanishing. Entire battalions disappeared without trace. Wreckage was found, ships torn open, soldiers shredded, not by human weapons but by something else. Something older. Something hungry. When the Zyrek demanded answers, captured humans only smiled bitterly. You woke it up. Deep beneath Earth's crust, in forgotten vaults and hollowed mountains, ancient mechanisms stirred. Humanity had not been alone on their world. Buried in myth, woven into legend, there existed something darker, something humanity had spent millennia containing. They had never spoken of it, never shared it, because the galaxy already feared them. But now, provoked, humanity loosed their oldest prisoner. The Zyrek learned terror. Their fleets orbiting Earth were torn apart by entities that slipped between dimensions, feeding on energy and thought alike. Their soldiers went mad in the dark, hearing whispers of predators far older than stars. Weapons failed, minds cracked, warships became tombs. Admiral Kazrek sent frantic transmissions to the Council. The humans do not fight alone. There is something here, something that should not exist. The Council's elder races only exchanged grim looks. They had seen this before. It was why the Zale, the Falkor, the Ozhari had all fallen. Not because of what they had unleashed, but because they had tried to steal it from Earth. For countless ages, humanity had lived alongside the unnameable. They had learned to cage it, to bind it, to bleed just enough of its power to survive without letting it consume them. That was why every dead civilization left the same warning. Earth does not guard treasure. Earth guards a monster. And humanity? Humanity were the only wardens stubborn, ruthless, and reckless enough to keep it chained. The Zyrek Dominion collapsed within months. Not at humanity's hands, but at the claws of what humanity had unleashed. And when it was over, when the skies cleared and the monsters slumbered once more beneath the earth, the humans rebuilt. They did not boast. They did not explain. When questioned by frightened ambassadors, the human envoy simply said, "You wanted to conquer us. Now you've seen why no one ever tries twice." And in the silence that followed, the Council updated its archives with one more entry, carved into every database, every star chart, every explorer's log. Do not approach Earth. They guard something worse, and they know how to use it.